I'm ready. Are you? So, we are here. The main event. Champions League final music's a bit random, innit? It took me so long to edit that as well. It took me ages. That's why it's been so long. No, there's a reason why the video is so long in coming. I've been on holiday for like a week and a bit, and I couldn't do it whilst we were away. And I tried to squeeze it in before the holiday, but I didn't want to rush this one. I didn't want to rush the final. Also, I was really weirdly a bit nervous about doing it because it is a final. I feel like a lot of pressure's on my mind. I feel like all the 300 people that are watching ish all want me to get promoted. So I've got the pressure of all that plus doing the game. So I didn't want to squeeze it in before the holiday. So that's why it's been so long coming. But I've been building the tension, you know. It's only right to build the tension. The game's in 7 days. Champman days, so we're going to rattle through those 7 days. We're going to get straight to the final. I can't. The suspense is killing me. So, bit of a admin. The reason I haven't done it done a live thing, and I was going to come down. I was speaking to my wife, saying, "Oh, I might have to go to the office on a night." And she's like, "Why?" And I was like, "To play a computer game live streaming." And she's like, "Why can't you do it at home?" I said, "Well, it's on my office computer, so I've got to do the streaming in the office at night." Anyway, that wasn't just the reason. Apparently there's a lot of technology behind it, and I downloaded something called OBS Studio, where you can stream things live, the game and your camera. But my Canon camera, I wouldn't be able to stream live on that. I'd have to use another camera, so I'd have to buy a different camera. It all seemed a bit of a faff, and I just thought, you know what, I want to make it a good video. And also, there was never a right time to do it. I thought if I go down at night on a UK time, it's middle at night in America or anywhere else in the world where people are watching. Vietnam. I know you're watching, Andy. So yeah, I just thought I'll do it as a pre-record, and this is it. Sorry. So yeah, that's the admin covered. And to the game, like, I'm honestly like so nervous about this final. Bit disappointed it's been played at Millennium Stadium. All season been going on about going to Wembley. Let's do a bit of a recap. Now, oh yeah, this is another thing to touch upon. I have not cheated in this game. A couple of people have said, "Oh, I know why you record, so you cheat." I didn't. I have not once Control Alt deleted. I've just for my own sake. I wanted to play the season properly. I wanted to just see how it panned out, signing players that was recommended to me, the players that I knew. It'd be so easy for me to game options, add manager, Man City, blah blah blah. You can see Man City. The manager is John Gregory, and he was appointed. When was he appointed? Here we are, November. So look, they hadn't just signed John Gregory. That's proof that I didn't add manager on that one, and I don't want to do it. That was a genuine victory. The 6-0 away to Man City actually happened. Yeah, it was unbelievable for me as well, not just for people watching. So no, there's no reason for me to cheat. And yeah, you know what? If I lose the final to West Brom, I lose the final to West Brom. And fair enough, I've played it out as it should be. Yeah, I'll be devastated because I actually won't know what to do. I really want to get this team. The whole point of this video was to get Bradford City back into the Premier League. So yeah, I'll be gutted. But yeah, to the people, there were only like 2 people saying, "Oh, I think you might have cheated. No way did it beat Man City 6-0. Whoa. But no, seriously, it's just I'm just playing it. I ain't got the inclination or patience to keep cheating. I really am. So yeah, I beat Man City 6-0 in the first leg, which sent me into the second leg of the playoffs. I could have played my grammar in net, and I'd probably still come through. I actually lost that game 2-1, you know, we did all right. Standout performances had Hazbjanovic, which is going to be an interesting one. Do I start him on Neil Mellor? Because I think Neil Mellor will be back from his injury. Yeah, he is. He scored 10 goals in 11 appearances. Oh, a minute. Yeah, with Blake and Tommy. So, it's a tough one. The 6-0 though. Look at that. Unbelievable. Hadzimovic, goal and 2. So it's looking like I'm going to start him. That carried me into the second leg, and towards the back end of the season, I was kind of doing all right. Other than the random 6-2 loss to Portsmouth away, I was winning games. Look at this here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 games are pretty much other than that draw. 1 on the bounce. So the momentum were really, really good going to the playoffs. The loss to Man City is a bit annoying. And let's get cracking. Let's get to the game. I mean, imagine it's going to be a short video. Oh no, I might, after this, I might do a few, since I'm dressed quite smart. By the way, try playing a computer game, in a suit. It's so hard. It's the most uncomfortable thing. But I'm making an effort for the final. Thought I might as well. The team-wise, yeah, sorry. So I'm going to play the final, then I'm going to do a few awards. My most improved, my player of the season, who I think the players would pick, if that makes sense. So it's not going to be too much for a short video. Oh, what a perfect time to build up Tomadeira's praise. Bravo striker Tomadeira has been described as a goal machine by a leading television expert. Don't take an expert to call him a goal machine. It really don't. Shall I play it down? No. I'm actually going to big up a couple more players. I'm going to big up Hasbi Dimenovic. Oh, I thought I could pick him up. Hang on a minute. Where's that gone? Am I thinking of a different game? Anyway, Jeff Richmond is pleased by the handling of the media. He believes that Tomadeira will improve the confidence of the player. Just about perfect timing, I'd say, for that final. Right. It's quite still, actually. I thought I'd be shaking. Here we are, Millennium Stadium, West Brom. Let's have a look at West Brom. Who have they got? Who are the threats? Derek McInnes is a legend of a Scottish player. He's partially injured, which is brilliant. Broken ankle, and he's on about still playing. Nardiello, he goes on to be actually not a bad player. They've got Jason Roberts, who's now a pundit. You'll know him as a pundit now. 19 goals this season. Keep an eye on him. They've got a guy called Alex here who scored 12 in 11. Who the chuff are you, mate? Make hay on sunshine. Warren Cummins, a loanee from Chelsea. He actually goes on to be quite a good player in the game, actually. Who they're getting net? Matt Tyler. Brilliant goalkeeper. A bit of a mini Champland legend. The right back's injured, which is good. They've got Neil Clement, who I think he plays for West Brom for ages, and he's a bit of a West Brom legend when he gets a bit older. I think. Jacko Wiss. Oh, Jacko Wiss. He is actually a Chapman legend. I remember him. 10 assists. Good player. They've got Sigurdsson at centre half. That's not Giffy Sigurdsson, by the way, but I'm sure they'll be related in some way, shape or form. Don't tell me that's Ruel Fox. Ruel Fox, 34 years old. 10 assists though. They play a pretty standard 4-4-2. They play defensive, but they also like to press men behind ball, so we've got to look out for the counter-attack. I'm just going to absolutely go for it. You've never seen... I'm going to throw everything at them. Who's manager at West Brom? Gary Megson. Of course it's Gary Megson. West Brom, you could argue, is a similar team to Bradford City. You know, similar sort of size stadium, fan base, calibre of players, risk in full training. Who did I play last game? Oh, did he get injured, Risp? I must just had a knock. Is that a full strength squad? Is that a full strength squad? I think it is, my friend. Let's do this. West, Risp. Now, do I play speed or do I play hack and mild? This is the question. I've got to look at some of the games leading up to the playoffs, and I were playing mild, wasn't I? I were playing mild. I thought I played speed there for a bit. Did I play speed in the playoffs there? I played speed in the playoffs there. He did really well. Who did I play? McCall played there. Who do I play? Hack and mild or speed? I think I've got to go for experience and play Gary Speed. Although Hack and mild is 30. I'm going to go for Gary Speed. Hack and mild will be first on the bench. Karlstrom and Bakalikaloglu, and up front we're going for Blake, Tomadeira and Hadzianovic. Neil Mellor will be on the bench, even though he's banked in 10 goals in 11 games. I feel like he could be an impact player more than anything. Mild, Gareth Wallet, Neil Mellor. That's it. And if they get injured, so you're looking at Western Risp, you can move them in there potentially. Gary Speed will be captain as well. Annoyingly, there's no space for McCall in the final, which is really, really annoying actually, but You know, what? Oh, he's 37 years old. I can't... What am I supposed to do? What do I do? You know what? I'm putting him on bench. Cornelison can sit it out. I'll manage at right back and left back, because West can play there. Anyone can play right back. It's a very attacking side. Oh my God. Let's do this. I'm going to play the game on fast, okay? Because I can't, psychologically I can't cope with medium. Very fast with too much. And I think we need to watch this game. It's dry, it's 20 degrees. Let's do this. Oh, West Brom starting attacking my formation after me sussing the tactics out as defensive. Oh, good save, Chiotis. Oh my God, they're all over me. I hate playing that way. I hate it. Right to left. Come on. 17 minutes gone. Sorry for clicking, sorry. Defend, 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 defend. Get in! Volley. I think you volleyed it. I think you volleyed it. It looked like a volley. You tell me a bad volley in real life. Fantastic tackle by Jerry Victory. Oh my God. Why am I not breathing? It's almost going too slow for me. I want it over and done with. It's like waxing. Just do it. Alright. Oh, Blake puts it high and wide. High, wide and handsome. Come on. We need another one. Not comfortable with this 1-0 malarkey. Two minutes ahead of time. You know, I'm not all over them by any stretch. If anything, they're all over me. We'll have a look at the stats at half time. Oh, no, Tyler saved it. Told Madeira went a right jinky run then. Oh, he's hit the post. Hit the post. Possession 57% to them. Shit the bed. Mike Duff's having a barnstormer. George is playing well. Darren Moore, big Darren, big D. Oh no way, mate. Love you. Keep it this for now. Although Roy Blake's having a stinker, so Western wrist back really doing much. So keep an eye on Roy Blake, because I will switch him out for Neil Mellor if need be. This has got penalties written all over it. I'm telling you right now. I know how Champman works. I've been playing it long enough. Go on, take the free kick. $60 minutes. 60 minutes up. It's just, I feel like I'm playing in slow motion. It's killing me. They've got a penalty. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck the bed. Fucking hair. Hit the crossbar. Are you actually joking me? He's hit the post, he's hit the crossbar. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't know what to do. So Karlstrom's got a 6. My defender's a fucking bottling it. Absolutely big time. Do I bring Gareth Wally on? Why has Karlstrom got a 6? I don't know what to do. Right. Well, I've got to go for it, haven't I? But it's, let me give it 5 minutes. What's that? Come on! What a fine goal that would have been. What a fine goal that would have been. I've got to go for this. Let's bring Trib West off for Gareth Woolley. No, that ain't going to help me, is it? I can't. What the fuck am I doing? I can't play one centre half, Tom. You can't play one centre half. Ah, shit. I don't know if that's going to change anything. Come on! Fucking Mark Tyler. Foul. Free kick. Fuck this shit. Get him all up there. Come on! Oh my God. James Chambers, 14 tackles, 9 key. 9-1-7 key. I think Hadzivanovic hit the post, hit the bar. Cannon back off the crossbar. What can I say? Their keepers absolutely had an absolute worldie. The defender, the centre half had a worldie. And fair play. Some absolute stinkers there. Where did Bakalikaloglu go? He's buggered off. Oh, big game! King Charleston absolutely bottled it. Bottled it. Karlstrom, you fucking bottler. Jamie Victory, probably his first 6 of the entire season. He saved it for the bloody final. Absolutely devastating that. 106 goals I scored. If I'd have hit that form early on, I'd have got him automatics. Oh, I'm taking this shit off. So we'll go through some of the oh my God, I look at some sort of what the we're gonna go through some of the players. Do I really want to do this? Yeah, I'll just quickly do it. Some of the players that stood out that I didn't expect. My player of the season this season is Jamie Victory. It's so hard to be positive. 24 assists from left back. Have you ever had a left back that's got as many assists as that? Let me know. 24 is unbelievable. It's won every other game for a left back. You know, in fact, that's probably one of the best seasons I've ever seen Jamie Victor have for me personally. Not many chips in for a few more goals. Duff 7 assists as well, so he did just as well at right back. But for me, my player this season is Jamie Victory. Chances are the fans' player this season with Tom Madeira. The stats don't lie. 30 goals, 11 assists, 30 man of the matches. He won't only scoring goals, he was assisting as well. I think Neil Mellor will get a cheeky mention at some point, and he might be worth a bid actually. I can imagine Mellor, Madeira and Hasmedovich up front and just banging in loads. Roy Blake. Now, I'll go for the players that I've kept for the season. So, number 1, Roy Blake. I got rid of most of the Brighton City players, and I'm only going to ever keep an elite 3 or 4. And one of them, Roy Blake, just because I loved him in real life, and he's actually not a bad player. He's not a champ man legend though, is he? He's not a champ man. He's not a Tomadir. He's not a Karlstrom. He's not a champ man buggy player as I call him, where it's going to bang in goals. But 14 goals for Roy Blake, he'll be happy with that. The computer game version, and imagine the real life version, and I'm happy with that as well. For a player that I've kept from the original team, very happy. Stuart McCall. Yeah, he only played 32 games, but for a 37-year-old, it's not bad. It's 32 games. I think he averaged 7, which is not great, but it's the fact it's Stuart McCall. He's a legend. He's also my assistant manager. I think he might carry on just as the assistant manager next season. Another one, Bowser, only played 10 games, but he does get really good in this game. He is a champ man, not legend, but he's a champ man. Whatever you want to call it, he gets good basically in the game in this version. As long you just got to play him though. I kept Wayne Jacobs just out of pure kindness. He actually never played a league game. He played 1 cup game, and that were it. Shows how much of a legend he is, and how that's represented in this game. That I didn't actually play a game, a league game, and he's still happy to stay at the club. He just absolutely loves the players, and I'll probably offer him just a coaching role next season. Jamie Lawrence, same. He only played a handful of games. And again, a legend and happy, but not a bad. He's a more than capable backup in the right back position, fast on the right back, and he'll get stuck in, and you know he'll work great teamwork. That's all you need when you're a right back, really. And do the other one I kept. That's it. Oh, I actually got rid of Gary Washington in the end. Dean Shields, I should have played him for a bit, shouldn't I? So yeah, that's it. So let's see how the people who left, see how they went on to do. Carboni scored 2 goals and 4 assists. That's all he did, which is pretty crap, really. And I got $5.5 million for him. Weatherall, did he actually play for Chelsea? He did. Weatherall played 6 games for Chelsea. And Chelsea finished 4th in the league. That's interesting. Obviously, they needed a bit of. It's so weird to see Weatherall there with Marquette and Gill. It's just not normal at all. Ian Jess did really well for Notts Forest. Got 15 goals, 9 assists, 5 man of matches. I could have probably kept him in. He did alright to carry on playing. Lee Makel, distinctly average. All he did play Ian Davison shit. Atherton played loads of games, 32. Ashley Ward has got 15 goals for Crewe in our league, but they did finish towards the bottom of the league. But still, for Ashley Ward, that's really good. Yeah, all pretty average. They all played. They all signed and played. Lee Sharp got 13 assists. Lee Sharp, but they got relegated to top pod, didn't they? So that's it. Thank you for watching the series. I didn't go up. I didn't achieve what I set out to achieve, which is a bit annoying. But you know what? I've enjoyed it, and that's what matters. I love this computer game. I've appreciated you watching, and I've loved you, getting in touch. And what is the next step? Shall I just carry on? Shall I do another season in League in Division 1 and just absolutely dominate it? Probably. In fact, I could bash out a season and not record it. Just bash out a season in about 6 hours, and then come back and say, "Yeah, I want League. I'm getting promoted now." Could do that. Shall I do a different one? Shall I do the updated Champman 0102 where we ain't got any money and we're crap? Shall I do the Champman 0001? It's hard to say, innit? Where we're still in the Premier League with Bradford City. Shall I do a different team? Send me your suggestions for the next steps, and I will endeavour to try and follow them. But yeah, until we meet next time. Goodbye, dear friend. I am crap at Champman.